Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Eli Talks Football and welcome to another episode of Premier League predictions. As you can see, I still cannot stop smiling after yesterday, Chelsea's win against Tottenham. They've only beaten us once, yeah, at Stamford Bridge, and that was 8 years. Sorry, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago that this happened. Only one win at Stamford Bridge, yeah. We owed Tottenham, yeah. But not only that, Nicholas Jackson owes Tottenham because in the last two games he scored 4 goals, yeah. 11 goals he scored in the Premier League. 36% of them came against Tottenham, yeah. So every Tottenham fan needs to hold that, yeah. I know you were confident in this game, but let's not forget you at Stamford Bridge. You only beaten us once there, and you would never ever continue to beat us. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can, but I'm not sure when. I'm really not sure when. But only one win, and I watched that game, and I was very disappointed. But ever since then, it's been wins, a couple of draws, but mostly wins. So Tottenham fans, hold that. We owe you, and Nicholas Jackson has owed you as well. So there we go. Son, anomalous. Brennan Johnson, embarrassing. Your set pieces once again embarrassing. Chalobah scoring that header, Nicholas Jackson all by himself. And guess what? Our bench was full of kids, 17-year-old Uga Payong, yeah, made more, yeah, blocks than any other Chelsea and Tottenham combined. A 17-year-old at right back, which I never heard of, came and done that. That is unbelievable. And for me, yeah, if we can start in the game against West Ham, and that would be great because when he came on, he was absolutely superb and he kept clean sheet. James Madison, when he came on, did nothing. Did nothing. Pedro Paul tried to cross it, but nah, nothing. Yeah, Kulusevski, quiet in this game. Yeah, so told that Tottenham fans, yeah, we stopped you for winning the title, and they pretty much stopped you for finishing the top four. Because even though you got a game in hand, that game in hand is against City, and you're definitely not winning that game. So that's why we owe you. We stopped you in the title ways, and we stopped you from finishing the top four. So hold that, Tottenham fans. And yes, you may call us shameless because you're still above us. Well, guess what? Guess what? We're 9 points behind you. And if we didn't lose the games and if we would have beaten the likes of Sheffield United, Burnley, and teams that were supposed to beat, we could have been above them. We would have could have been above them, but we aren't. But we can be in the same competition as Tottenham. Yeah, so hold that, Tottenham fans. Yeah, you dusty team. I know we're bad, but you are worse. You've two London derbies you have lost, yeah, in a row, yeah. You have conceded 5 goals and you scored three in a London derby. So hold that, yeah. Every single Tottenham fan, the ones that weren't confident, the ones that are humble, then you guys are fine. But the ones that says, "Oh, we're definitely going to beat you because this Chelsea team is dusty," hold that, yeah. Hold that. There you go. See, I just wanted to give you that introduction before I move on to the rest of this video. But guys, yes, look at this. 36, match day 36. And with 2 weeks to go for the Premier League already, 2 weeks and two match days to go to. I mean, that is unbelievable. So time is going quick and fast. After this one, the next weekend, then the midweek games, and then 2 weeks on Sunday, final day of the season. So games are coming in thick and fast. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, on the final day, which is in 2 weeks, I'll be doing a special live stream for that one. So make sure you guys don't miss any of that one. I'm gonna do a live stream for that one since it's the final day, so you don't want to miss any of that one. But yeah, let's get this thing started. But before I do, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so that I never ever miss any of my live streams or any of the videos that I upload. Now, of course, yesterday I was about to like do the match reaction when I heard that YouTube didn't decide to like upload videos. That I thought to myself, thank goodness I didn't do that. I should have went live instead of like doing a video, if you know what I mean. But Yeah, but there we go. So I gave you my thoughts and opinions about yesterday, and yeah, so it's time for us to move on. So yeah, so guys, some big games, the big weekend tomorrow, the final day of the championship. Tonight, battle for survival. You know the title race, the top four race. I mean, honestly, it's just gonna get bigger and better and better. So looking forward to those fixtures this weekend. So without further ado, let's start. So, the first game, like I said earlier today, is the battle for survival, and it is Everton Luton Town versus Everton. Now, of course, 1 minute, guys, while I get the fixed, while I get something out of my phone. One sec. So yeah, Luton are pretty much in a relegation zone, whereas for Everton, they're in 15th. Now, of course, Everton looks like they're safe because no team can ever catch up to them. No team can ever catch up to them, so Everton are safe. But Luton Town need to win if they want to stay up because, like I said, it's all. I think Brentford are safe as well because of a couple of good wins. So, yeah, and since there's 2 games to go, not the rest of them cannot catch up to them. So yeah, Sheffield United are pretty much relegated, but Burnley, Luton Town, and Nottingham Forest are in the relegation zone. Only one of them can survive, and two of them will join Sheffield United in the championship. So would it be Nottingham Forest, Luton Town, or Burnley? We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, big game tonight, especially for Luton Town, who are at home against Everton. And Luton Town if Luton Town wants to survive, they need to win all their games and make sure that Nottingham Forest and Burnley drop off because Luton Town are 1 point behind Nottingham Forest, only 1 point ahead of Burnley. So yeah, this is the battle of survival, and I'm certainly looking forward to that game because it's going to be live on Sky Sports. So I'm gonna do this very quick, and now I'm going to be watching that game. So yeah, Luton Town against Everton. I have to tell you, yeah, ever since Sean Dice went that suit, they've been unbeaten, yeah, especially at Goodison Park. You know, 4 games at Goodison Park that they've won and also kept a clean sheet. But this one is away from home, so I expect this to be a bit tough for Everton. So I don't know what to say about that one, but I feel like Everton might win the game because if they win with 2 games to go to, and if they win the next game, then they're automatically safe. Of course, they're safe already, but if they get another win and if other teams drop off, then Everton are well and truly safe. And Sean Dice have done a really good job, you know, because last season they only need on the final day of the season, they only need to get a win in order for them to stay up. This time, it's not going to happen. So Sean Dice has done a really good job for Everton, but I don't think they should be near the relegation zone, by the way. But I don't blame them. It's because they had so many points deduction. Like, if that would have happened, then yeah. But it is what it is, man. So yeah, for this game tonight, I mean, I want Luton Town to stay up, but Everton, I mean, I feel like they might win this game, you know, because Luton Town have lost their game against Wolves, you know. So I think it's going to be a tight game. Don't get me wrong, but I can see Everton getting the 3 points. That's what I'm thinking. So for this game, I'm going to go for an Everton, not 2-3, 2-1 win against Luton Town. The goal scorers Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Decoe for Luton Town maybe was Barkley to score. But yeah, it's going to be a tight one. I mean, if Luton Town beat Everton, then Everton are still safe, you know, because of those wins against Liverpool and Brentford. So, but yeah, I feel like Everton will win because they've got much better players than Luton Town. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1. I think Sean Dice will win that. If Sean Dice wears that suit again, then I can see them winning this game. So we don't know if he's gonna do that, but I know he's gonna be wearing that suit again. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 to Everton, unfortunately. But if Luton Town win, then that will give them a huge boost in order for them to survive and stay in the Premier League for next season. So yeah, but I think Everton will get that win. So 2-1. Right. The next one is Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Now, remember what happened last season when Arsenal have conceded early and then they conceded another one. But it took the likes of Reece Nelson to score a fantastic, to score a dramatic late winner to make it 3-2. But that time, Arsenal didn't win the league. So there we go. Now, do I expect it to be the same thing as last season? No. But what I would say is that Ars Bournemouth have been really good so far this season. It's not at the Vitality Stadium, but Bournemouth have been really good. If you look at Bournemouth's recent results, they beat the likes of Brighton, Wolves. They've only lost against Aston Villa, but they drew against Man United. They've only lost against Luton Town. They beat Palace. They beat Everton. They beat Luton Town. They drew against Sheffield United. They beat Burnley, and all that stuff. So yeah, Bournemouth's last couple of results have been really good. Now, do I think they're going to beat Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium? No. But do I think Bournemouth are going to make it difficult for Arsenal? Maybe so. But listen, I still think Arsenal win because all of them players are back, especially Ewan and Timbia. But I don't expect him to start this game because you can only start him if he's well and truly fit. But I don't think he's gonna because if you start him and if he gets injured again, then it's the manager's fault. But listen, with 2 games to go, I don't think Ewan Timber is going to be starting until next season. So just give him a rest the next season, then you can start him, at the start of next season, if you know what I mean. So yeah. But listen, I think both are gonna make it difficult for Arsenal. But since Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium have only lost twice against West Ham and Aston Villa, I feel like Arsenal get the job done. And like I said, if they want to win the title, they need to win all their games and make sure that Man City drop points in the next couple of games. So yeah, because Arsenal have got Man United next, so it's not going to be an easy one for them. So yeah, and plus, by the way, Arsenal tend to do well at a trophy to pay kickoff because they face Nottingham Forest. They beat them 2-1. They face did they face Fulham at a trophy to pay kickoff? I can't remember. No, I don't think it was. But yeah, against Palace, they beat them 5-0. So yeah, I think Arsenal will do well tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Arsenal. The goal scorers for that one, Bournemouth, I'm going to go for Dominic Solanke. For Arsenal, I'm going to go for, unfortunately, Kai Havertz to score, Trossard to score, and Bukayo Saka to score. So basically, Arsenal is found 3 to score against Bournemouth. So yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1. For like they will get the job done. For like both will make it difficult for them, but I think Arsenal just cannot do what they did last season. They just can't. But yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1 to them, regardless with that one. So yeah, 3-1 to Arsenal is going to be my prediction. Then, looking forward to this one, the West London Derby. Brentford versus Fulham. Of course, both teams have lost their games against Crystal Palace and, of course, Everton. Now, now, for this game, I feel like Brentford were going to get this win because despite them losing against Everton, they did have plenty of chances to win this game, but they failed. They really did fail. And plus, by the way, Thomas Frank has played a 4-3-3 formation and he's starting to get Brentford a little bit good. So there we go. Whereas for Fulham, they've lost, but they're still safe. So yeah, I'm not sure. And I think when these two face each other, didn't Brentford beat them 3-1 or was it 2-1 last year? I can't remember. I can't remember. But all I know is that this is a West London derby. So, and by the way, Brentford, if they can win the next 2 games, then for me they're safe because they were this close to being in a relegation zone. But ever since he changed the tactic to a 4-3-3, it has absolutely worked. So yeah, for this game, I'm gonna go for it's gonna be a tight game, but do I see Brentford keeping a clean sheet on this one? That's gonna be the question. For me, I don't think so, but I think they will get the win. So I'm going to go for a Brentford win of 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Brentford win of 2-1 because at the GTEC Community Stadium, it's still a difficult place to go to. So yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1. Fulham goal scorer, Wow Jimenez. For Brentford, I'm gonna go for Ivan Tony and Mbemu to score for Brentford. So yeah, those are gonna be the goal scorers for that game tomorrow. So yeah, West London Derby, 3 p.m. kickoff. Not sure why this game is not being televised, but but yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 to Brentford on that one tomorrow. Then we move on into Burnley versus Newcastle United. Of course, Newcastle United destroyed and battered Sheffield United 5-1, and that means that both of the team are relegated. Whereas for Burnley, they've got a 1-1 draw against Manchester United. And to be fair to them, I feel like they were very unlucky not to win because they had plenty of chances to win that game. So, yeah, and look at that. Burnley, who I thought the next team are going to get relegated, could still be the team that can stay in the Premier next season with 2 games to go to, with 2 games to go. So, like I said, if Nottingham Forest want to be safe, they need to win the next 2 games and make sure that other teams drop points, the likes of Luton and Burnley. To save it for Luton, if they want to be in the Premier next season, then they need to win all of them games and make sure that Nottingham Forest and Burnley drop points. And lastly, Burnley, if they want to be in the Premier League next season, they need to win all those games and Nottingham Forest and Luton Town need to drop off. So, like I said, between Nottingham Forest, Luton Town, and Burnley, only one of them can survive, and 2 of them will be joining Sheffield United for the Championship next season. So, the question is, who is it going to be? So, another big game for Burnley, and they're up against Newcastle United. Um, Now, Newcastle United's away form isn't that great because the last game they faced was against Crystal Palace and they lost 2-0. And by the way, I want Newcastle. I'm gonna be supporting Burnley. I'm gonna be watching that game tomorrow because, like I said yesterday, Newcastle have got Burnley and Man United have got Crystal Palace. If we beat West Ham, which I'll get to in just a moment, and if Newcastle United and Man United lose those games, we're gonna go from 8 to 6. And I'll never expect that to happen. But yeah, we're going to talk about Chelsea in a moment. But yeah, for this one, hopefully Burnley can do us a favor, and I think they might do. I think they might do. I'm going to go for a Burnley win of 1-0 because even though Newcastle have got a better team, I think well their way from this season hasn't been that great. It really hasn't. So yeah, I'm going to go for 1-0 to Burnley. I'm not sure what's happening to Jadon Fofana, but maybe he might score if he starts tonight. That's what I'm thinking. So hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 1-0 Burnley for that one tomorrow. And fingers crossed they do us a favor. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 to 1-0 to Burnley. So there we go. The next one, I mean, Sheffield United, who are relegated, up against Nottingham Forest. I mean, I don't want to say about that one, but I think Nottingham Forest were unlucky not to like get some points against Manchester City. And by the way, Chris Wood, oh my days, the way he just posted City, City, like he's a City fan. So yeah, but listen, he was a criminal in that game last week because I think he missed. I think he missed like 3 clear-cut chances. Like I don't know how he missed them. I really don't know. So I think City were very lucky to get the 3 points. They really were lucky. They really were. But Nottingham Forest lost. Man City win. That's all that matters. What happened last weekend. So, but listen, I really hope that Chris Wood does much better again against Sheffield United tomorrow. I really hope so. Do I think Nottingham Forest are going to destroy Sheffield United like other teams do? No. But I expect them to bounce back after that 2-0 loss against Manchester City. So yeah, so for this game tomorrow, I think Nottingham Forest are going to get that win. I'm going to go for them to beat Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United will score, but but I think Nottingham Forest are going to get that win. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 Nottingham Forest win on that one. So yeah, 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. Sheffield United goal scorer. I forgot this guy's name again. Oli McBurney, yeah, Oli McBurney to score for Nottingham Forest. I'm gonna go for Callum Hudson-Odoi, Adebayor, and who else? Uh, Chris Wood to score. See, that was going to be the goal scorers for that game tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I'm just keeping up with the time because I don't to like to miss the game. So I'm just going to make this very very quickly before I close this video. So yeah, 3-1 to Nottingham Forest for that game tomorrow. Then Saturday night football, Manchester City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Of course, Manchester City need to win all those games because they do have a game in hand. If Man City win all those games, then they're winning the league. But if Man City drop points against teams like either Wolves, Fulham, or Tottenham, then they're in serious trouble. But they had the Etihad Stadium, and let's not forget they still haven't lost there. No team has ever gone to the Etihad and beat them. So listen, I think and don't forget the last time that these two faced each other, Wolves beat them 2-1. But that was when Wadri wasn't in that squad because that suspension. He's gonna be available. And in the Premier League, he remains unbeaten. So that's why I think for me, Man City needs to get revenge on Wolves, and I think they will definitely do that. So that's why for this game, I'm gonna go for a Manchester City win of 2-0 because many Arsenal fans will be hoping and praying that Wolves can do something against Man City, which they have done previously. But listen, it's at the Etihad Stadium. Rodri's there. If he wasn't there, then maybe Wolves can do something. But Rodri's there. They still have a loss at the Etihad Stadium in the Premier League ever since that Brentford did it last year. So I believe Manchester City will get that win. They will get that win tomorrow on the Saturday night football. And if they do, they'll go above Arsenal, which they do have a game. Actually, no. No, Arsenal got the game first. So yeah, so Man City need to win in order for them to put the pressure on Arsenal when they face Bournemouth on the Saturday night kickoff. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Man City win of 2-0. The goal scorers, Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland to score. So yeah, I'm gonna go for those going to be the goal scorers, and that's going to be my prediction for that game Saturday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, 2-0 to Manchester City is going to be my prediction. Then we move on into Super Sunday. And the big one is Liverpool Tottenham Hotspur, which I'll get to in just a minute. The first one is Brighton versus Aston Villa. Of course, Aston Villa got stunned and shocked by Olympiacos 4-2. Sorry guys, one sec. Yeah, 4-2 yesterday against Olympiacos at their place at Villa Park. So Una Emery's under some serious pressure. Aston Villa need to really turn this around if Aston Villa want to be in the European final, which I can't remember the last time since that Champions League win under a different manager. But they're up against Brighton, um, who by the way are not particularly doing well. Their last game was against Manchester City and they lost 4-0. So yeah, it's not been a really good for Brighton. Now, I don't know what to say about this one, but I think that this game, I can see this being a draw. I really can. I think this might be a 2-2 or something like that because, um, of course, both teams are fighting for Europe. So, but hopefully, if Aston Villa can do us a favor, beat Bright. Actually, no, I think we're both Brighton. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Let me rephrase that one. But I see this being a draw, because Aston Villa didn't do well. They nearly bottled it against Chelsea, which they should have lost because that VR decision they lost yesterday. Was Brighton not particularly do well. So yeah, I can see this being a draw. To be honest with you, I can see this definitely being a draw. So for this game on Sunday, I might go for 2-2, or should I go for 1-1? Because no, I see Aston Villa scoring 2 goals at least. Yeah, I might go for Desmond 2-2 because, you know, even though my first thought is that Aston Villa will win this game, actually no. Um, no, I changed my mind, and I changed my mind. I'm gonna go for an Aston Villa win of 3-1. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for 3-1 because Brighton have lost against Man City 4-0, and they weren't particularly that great. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go for Aston Villa win a 3-1. I feel like they will. I feel like they will bounce back after a disappointing defeat yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1 to Aston Villa. I changed my mind. My first one is that Villa will win, but I said 2-2. But I said, let me just go for my first one in my head, which is 3-1 to Villa. Brighton goal scorer Danny Welbeck. For Aston Villa, I'm going to go for Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins, and Douglas Luiz to score for Aston Villa. So yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1 to Aston Villa for that game on Sunday. on that one. And then a London derby at Stamford Bridge, another one, Chelsea versus West Ham. And by the way, West Ham have only beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge once, just like Tottenham did. And that was in 2019 before the pandemic. And that was the only time where West Ham done the double over us because um, they beat us 2-1. They beat us 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. And during the pandemic, they beat us 3-2 with a late winner. So that's the only time that West Ham done a double for them. Ever since then, we beat them. And last season, we drew to them. Actually, no, we beat them, but we should have. But that game should have been 2-2 because that goal that Max O'Connor scored shouldn't have been disallowed. And I've got to be real, we were lucky to win that game. We really was. But yeah, listen, we need to win this game because this year we've only lost one game at Stamford Bridge, and we've only drew as well. We've got 8 wins at Stamford Bridge, so it's starting to look like a fortress just a little bit. And plus, we need to win that game. Do I think it's going to be easy? No. Do I think we're going to concede? Absolutely. But I expect us to win that game because like I keep on saying, we cannot be consistent when it comes to like getting some wins because we win the game, we lose. We win, we lose. We win, we lose. So we just need to get the job done if we want to make it to Europe. One sec. Yeah, we just need to get the job done. So yeah, Chelsea against West Ham United. I know I said 2-1 in the last one, but I'm definitely gonna just go for the same thing. I'm gonna go for 2-1 because it's gonna be boring at least, but maybe if Pochettino can keep that same tactics as he did against Tottenham, nothing will win. But if he changes it up, then yeah. The only thing that will change is that if Achupayong is available for the West Ham game, take Gilchrist off and put the 70-year-old as right back. Because like I said, when he came on, he made more blocks and more tackles than any other team for Chelsea and Tottenham combined yesterday. He was superb when he came on. The 70-year-old in his debut. So big up to him, and he was fantastic when he came on. So fair play. Fair play to Achupai Young. So I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right. You let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's the only thing I will change. But other than that, let's just go with what we did against Tottenham. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1. The goal scorers, Cole Palmer to score, and maybe Jackson. Yeah, may for West Ham, I might go for James Ward-Prowse because when it comes to set pieces, we simply cannot do well. So I'm going to go for him to score. But yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1 Chelsea. And let's just hope they don't let me down on Sunday. I just really hope they don't do that. So there we go. And then the special, the big one, Super Sunday, is Liverpool versus Tottenham. Of course, Tottenham, like I said, lost against us yesterday. Liverpool, they've drew against West Ham United, so their title race is pretty much done. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Obviously, when these two met each other, Tottenham beats Liverpool 2-1. But in that game, Liverpool were warped. Liverpool were warped in that game. So I know that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool certainly want revenge. Now, for me, yeah, I wanted to go for Liverpool win. But the fact that they've only got 2 wins in the last 6 games in the Premier League. It's just not good enough, man. It's really not good enough for Liverpool because they went from quadruple to now winning one trophy, which is the Carabao Cup. So yeah, it's not looking good for Jurgen Klopp. So yeah, even though that it's at Anfield and I don't see Tottenham getting a win, I see this being a draw. To be honest with you, I see this being like a 2-2 because Liverpool, I feel like Tottenham will score first because whenever Liverpool and by the way, Liverpool have let the opposition score first 16 times this season. 16 times, which is not good enough. Most of them they do a comeback. Sometimes they do a comeback when this happens, but most of the time they don't. They really don't. So I see Tottenham I see Tottenham taking the lead first, and then Liverpool equalise, and then Liverpool score again, and I think Tottenham will score another goal. So that's why I see this game being a Desmond 2-2 because, you know, Liverpool are out of the title race, Tottenham are out of the top four race. So, yeah, that's why I hope it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't see both teams winning this game, to be honest with you. And even though Tottenham and Liverpool win, it will not change. It will not change because it's Man City and Arsenal in the title race. And it looks like Villa are comfortably going to finish in the top four if they beat Brighton on Sunday. So yeah, for this game, I'm gonna go for Desmond 2-2. I'm gonna go for 2-2 for that game because I don't know what to expect. All I know is that Tottenham gonna score first. Liverpool gonna make it 2-1, and then Tottenham gonna score again. So yeah, I'm going to see this game being a 2-2. But if Liverpool win, I'll not be surprised because Tottenham don't have a good record at Anfield. They really don't. But I can see this being 2-2. And let's not forget that last season, when Liverpool were this bad, it was 4-3. I mean, that was a wicked game, that was. It was so, so good. So, yeah. But since both teams are out of the race for top four in the title, I'm just going to go for 2-2. Simple as that. The goal scores for that one for Tottenham, I'm going to go for Richarlison and also Son. For Liverpool, I'm going to go for Goldie Gakpo and probably Mo Salah. See, I'm going to go for 2-2 for that one because I don't know what to expect. But all I know is that it's just going to end in the Desmond 2-2 because both teams out of the top four race and out of the title race. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going to go for 2-2 for that game tomorrow. I mean, sorry, on Sunday. And then Monday Night Football, South West London. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United on a bank holiday Monday. Bank holiday Monday. So Man United drop points against Burnley. So yeah, it looks like they could be in deep trouble. And just imagine after all what Chelsea have been through this season, just imagine if we be above Manchester United. Oh, it looks like they're the teams that are going to be bad this season. Because listen, the other was in terms of like shots, like how many shots the opposition is going and Man United are going to concede, if you know what I mean. But listen, I still think Man United will be above us, but imagine if Man United are not playing for Europe next season. Oh boy, then maybe they could be the red billion pound bottle jobs if they don't make it to Europe. So, and by the way, Ten Hag needs to go this season because last season's doing good, but this season hasn't been that great. Of course, they're in the FA Cup finals, so anything can happen, but up against Manchester City, and I don't see them getting that win. I really don't. So, yeah, but listen, focus on this Monday night. They're up against Crystal Palace, who have been doing really well under their new manager. I think they only lost one game ever since he came in. Ever since then, they beat Newcastle, they beat Fulham, they beat Liverpool. They've been doing really well this season under the new manager. And it's at Selhurst Park, which is a difficult place to go to. So I'm going to be watching that game, and I'm going to also be supporting Crystal Palace because, like I said, if Chelsea beat West Ham on Sunday and if Newcastle and Man United drop points, we could go from 8th to 6th. So that's why I'm hoping and praying that Crystal Palace and who else? Burnley can do us a favor for this game week. Yeah, so for me, yeah, deep down, I think Man United will win, but I feel like since this game is at Selhurst Park, I feel like I feel like Crystal Palace is going to get this win, And let's not forget these Man United. Sorry, Crystal Palace have already beaten Man United this season. That was one at Old Trafford, and Crystal Palace have never ever done the double for Manchester United in their history. I can't remember the last time that this happened, but they've never done the double for Manchester United. So it will be huge if they can do that on the Everton Hall. So yeah, for this game, I feel like Man United will score, but deep down, I think Crystal Palace may get this win. I feel like they will get this win. So for this game on Monday night, and hopefully it happens, I'm gonna go for Palace win of 2-1. I'm gonna go for 2-1 because, like I said, they've improved under the new manager. They've only lost one game. And whereas for Manchester United, they dropped points at home against Burnley, who are in the relegation zone, and they were lucky, and Burnley were lucky not to win those games. I mean, to beat Manchester United because they had plenty of chances. They were the much better team against Manchester United, far and and simple facts. They were the far better team against Manchester United. I'm talking about Burnley here. So hopefully Crystal Palace can just be clinical in that game of Monday night and do the double for Manchester United and do Chelsea a favour because that's the only way Chelsea are going to get into Europe is that if we beat West Ham and make sure that Man United and Newcastle drop points, that's the only way I could be confident that Chelsea are going to make it to Europe. But if Chelsea drop points and Man United and Newcastle win, then yeah, then I'll just completely forget about Europe. But let's see what happens. But yeah, 2-1 to Crystal Palace. The goal scorers, Man United, probably Rashford Holland. For Crystal Palace, I'm gonna go for Eze and also Edouard to score for Crystal Palace. So yeah, 2-1 to Crystal Palace win against Man United on early May bank holiday, Monday, for this year. So yeah, that's gonna be my prediction for that one. All right, guys. So that is all my predictions. Let me go through them one more time. So earlier tonight, I've gone for 2-1 Everton win in the battle for survival, especially for Luton Town. Then Saturday's games, lunchtime kickoff. Arsenal to beat Bournemouth 3-1 is going to be my prediction. The next one, I've gone for Brentford 2-0 win against Fulham in the West London derby. Then I've gone for Burnley 1-0 win against Newcastle, also for them to survive as well. Then I've gone for Nottingham Forest 3-1 win against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane in South Yorkshire. Then I've gone for the Manchester City to beat Wolves 2-1 in the city of Manchester at the Etihad Stadium. Then Sunday's games, I've gone for a Villa 3-1 against Brighton, the South Coast, at the Amex Stadium. Then I've gone for Chelsea 2-0 win against West Ham United London Derby at Stamford Bridge in West London. Then a big game, I've gone for Desmond 2-2 between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur in Liverpool in the Northwest at Anfield. Then the final game, which is at Surface Park in Southwest London on Monday night, I've gone for home team Crystal Palace to beat Manchester United by 2-1. So that is it, guys. That is all my predictions for this week, game week number 36. So that is all my predictions for game week number 36. And yeah, looking forward to the games. The battle for survival, the title race is going to be very, very good for this weekend. So good luck to Luton Town, to Burnley, and to Nottingham Forest. Good luck to Manchester City and Arsenal as well. And let's see who will be staying up and who will be this year's Premier League champion. So it looks like top four race is over because Aston Villa are going to get it. There's no way Tottenham can catch up to them. There's no way unless Aston Villa drop points, which I don't think is going to happen. So, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, good luck um, to them and also good luck to every team. Let's see if your team can win. Um, and also hope that Chelsea can also win so that we can put pressure on Newcastle and Manchester United. If we, like I say, if we beat West Ham and Newcastle, Man United drop points, and if we can go on the winning form, then I'll be confident that we can definitely finish in sixth place, which is the Europa League, of course. So I want to have that than Chelsea just play one game a week and game so that the players can have more confidence, playing in Europe, especially Cole Palmer. So there we go. So hopefully Chelsea can do a job on Sunday, and hopefully Crystal Palace and Burnley as well can do a job on Saturday and Sunday as well. So there we go. All right, guys. So that's the end of this video. It's a very short one because I have to go and watch the Everton Luton game live in a couple of minutes. So yeah, so that's why I'm gonna make this. That's why this video is just a short one. But guys, I know it says 39 minutes, but it's just shorter than the 48 I've done before, if you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to, if you enjoy it, give this a thumbs up, smash a like if you enjoy it. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that I never miss any of my videos and live stream as well. Don't forget to, if you're new, click the subscribe button below and also share this with all your friends and family so that they can be active in the comments and give their predictions as well in the comments down below. And just let them know if they agree or disagree on any of my predictions. Not all of them, but just some of them. They disagree, then they have a right to say that. So make sure you do those four things for me, and that would be great. All right, guys. So have a great weekend, especially Bank Holiday Monday. And yeah, good luck to all of your teams, and let's see how you get on. So yeah, so I'm a Chelsea fan, but of course there will be previews, live for Chelsea and match chances for the West Ham game. So make sure you stay. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, got to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Big up your damn selves, and as always, take care. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll catch you guys again very soon. Peace.